All right, let us get started. So I'll read what we got on the shield of faith. What we see are the devil's attacks in the forms of insults, setbacks, and temptations. But the shield of faith protects us from his flaming arrows. With God's perspective, we can see beyond our circumstances and know that ultimate victory is ours. And then I'll just share the word that my Bible opened to. Dear friends, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well. It gave me great joy when some believers came to testify about your faithfulness to the truth, telling how you continue to walk in it. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in truth. Just a beautiful reminder.
Amen, right?
Gives our Father joy to see us walking in the truth. All right, pray and then we'll get on with our flow. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us a space to just walk in your truth and to celebrate your birth, for you have saved us from sin. And we are so grateful for your sacrifice on the cross. I just pray that you be in this space with us. Allow light to enter into the dark spaces that are still left, and help us to put on our shield of faith so that we can see clearly through our circumstances and see the refining and see the goodness, and that you are never leaving us alone. Ask that you bless Ruth, Stacy, Elaine, and myself, and please lead me as I lead my beautiful sisters, in your powerful, precious name. Amen. Amen. All right, so starting off flowing. A little something. And then Elaine, you know the drill, up on the chair.
Yeah.
So after you've done both hips, I am going to ask you to go towards the stairs and start getting our little calf pike.
Okay.
We are going to go through our flow twice, so if you take a little bit more time on each one, and then meet us with the rotation on the chair.
Okay.
That'd be lovely. All right, but starting off, let's breathe together. Breathing in through our nose, gripping with our toes, soft on our knees, reached up from the torso, from the hips. And nice and slow, soft knees, reach the butt back, get the little stretch in the back of the legs, and hands on the ground. Nice and slow, gripping with our fingers. We're going to keep our hips piked and our head relaxed. We're going to walk one calf at a time, nice and slow. Breath in, bringing both toes, and then on that exhale, pushing one heel down. Breath in, shift the weight over, heel down, stick the butt back. Switch and breathe in on the toes, over. One more each way. Last one. All right, walking out to our high plank position. You can go to your knees, ain't no shame in the knee game. Keep your hips lined up with the spine and squeeze it in the center of your back. Push away, nice straight arms. Squeeze in the middle of your back. We're looking not to have our shoulders up by our ears. Squeeze in the center and push away. On your breath in, up to you if you want to go on your knees. Big reach back. Build up the range of motion, and then the outside of our hands. Yes, Elaine, that's great. On that breath in, set our spine up, and then on our exhale, open up. Looking up towards that top hand. Good. Breath in. We're going to bring both hands down. Very nice. Lean forward in that running stretch to get into the groin more. Actively push that hand into the leg, and then rotating the opposite direction. Good. Both hands down. Feet together. Other leg up. Big reach. and then to the outside of our hands. Doesn't go out there, you just bring it up there. Everyone's looking pretty good. Breath in, line up through the spine first, and then exhale, upper body rotation. Ooh. Breathing in, both hands down, line up through our spine to start off with, and then rotating that opposite direction. Very nice, both hands down, our feet together, and walking it up. Nice and slow, rolling up through our spine. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna do that sequence one more time. So again, we'll start together on the breath. Breath in through the nose. Filling up the center of our being. Reach it up, reach it up, reach it up. And then on that exhale, let the shoulders melt down, soft on the knees, stick the butt back, and letting ourselves fold. Really be aware of the back of the neck. Try and relax it, don't try and hold it up. And slight walkout with those hands or butts up in the air, same sequence. And walk that heel out. Ugh. Might feel it all the way up to the hip. Yes. Try and let the back, upper shoulders and back hold you rather than the neck. So shift those shoulders away from the ears. Breath in, up on both the toes. On that exhale, push the heel down. One foot at a time, 3 each side. All right, nice and slow, walking up to our high plank. And again, you can go from your knees if it's too much load on the shoulders. And squeeze in the middle of your back. Yes, very nice, push away. Breath in, squeeze in the middle of your back. Feel your shoulders squeeze together. On that exhale, push away. One more, breath in, squeeze together. Use those fingers to help grip. And push away. Think opposite leg up first this time. Reach up towards the ceiling. And out to the outside of those hands. And again, if you want to go on the knees, that's fine. Align through our spine first, shoulders down and back. And then on that exhale, looking up towards the ceiling, up towards our hand. Full rotation of the spine. Good, both hands down. Actively bracing through the back first, and then twist in. Nice twist, Ruth, that looks great. Both hands down, feet together. Other leg up in the air. And then to the outside of our hands. Now sinking down nice and low. Breath in. On our exhale, open it up. Try and still grip with those fingertips. Final side. Both hands down, brace through the spine. And on our exhale, big circle up. All right, both feet together. And soft on the knees, walking it up. And slow roll through the spine. All right. So we're going to do a little around the world. So this is great for our hip flexor strength. So we're going to use our foam roller. Elaine, you can probably use your blue one and do it from seated onto a chair. So Ruth and Stacey, we're going to sit on the ground with our legs nice and wide. Bring your foam roller over with you. So the movement, I'm going to show it on the chair first. So the movement, we are creating a rainbow with our hips. So nice straight leg, foot flexed. We're going to reach the leg up and then over our foam roller. I can give you a smidgen shorter one. So breath in, toe up, rainbow over.
Oh, it's yelling right here already.
Yeah.
Are we going to sit on the floor?
We are going to sit on the floor. Yeah, we're going to sit on the floor. So start with your legs together. Very important to bring the core into the movement. And if the foam roller is too high to start with, you can always bring it to the side. Higher, the more you're going to get up the hip flexor, and yeah, you are going to get the middle of your quadricep as well to respond. So I'd like 3 rainbows. Flex the foot up and over. Try not to lean back too much. Brace in the core. So on the breath in, and if you need to, you can use your fingertips for that slight support. But we're looking to get that toe up, big reach up and over the foam roller.
Yeah, I'll get the shorter one.
Also do. No big deal, no big deal.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
Is this, sorry, same leg back up and over?
yeah, same leg up and over. Oh, this is gonna be a battle. Oh, my sister. Let's try it again. Yeah, breath in, foot flexed, up and over. We're trying not to collapse that upper body. Breath in, up and over.
Oh, yeah. Stomach as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. Part of the
it
fun.
doesn't
Knock the
drag.
pins down. You're not alone. I already did it.
Okay, what's this supposed to do?
Yeah, so it starts strengthening your hip flexors. So lately we've been loosening them a lot, but now it's time to bring strength alongside of it.
Yeah, they feel very
Yeah,
weak.
yeah. Up, over, down.
I guess so.
Yeah, absolutely, Ruth. That's right on. That's right on it. All right. Okay, let's switch over the foam roller to the opposite side. Good. We're all feeling it right in the right spot. On that breath in, bring the leg up, flex and over. Try to be aware of the rest of your body. I'm noticing my shoulders come forward. That was better. Lock it in our armpits. Breath in, up and over. And again, you can have a tiny lean back. Try not to accentuate it too much. Oh yeah. It's okay if you get a little crampy in there. My muscle's like, hey! We haven't been doing much these days. Breath in, up and over.
You've never gotten me
You
a better
never.
6 boxing day ever in my life.
Oh, and also that. We're on vacation.
Yeah.
Not this year.
Not this year. Not this year. Not this life.
That's right. That's right. All right, we are going to do one more round each side. Okay, 3 and 3. So if you were using your hands before, just trying to posture up the upper body a little bit more. If you find you're clearing your foam roller pretty well, you can start to add a little bit more height. If you're feeling it, that's fine. That's great. Just keep on going with it. Flex the toe towards you. Breath in. You're in control in your leg all the way up and down. Light tap. Bring it up and over. Good. Yeah. Breath in. Shoulders down and back. Up. There we go. Yep. You're not wrong. That's where we're feeling it. Up. Yeah. Through the center. Breath in. Building the shield around us. Up. All right. Yeah. 3 and 3. Switching over. How about you, Elaine? You feeling right in the top?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure.
And it's a little nauseating right here too with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
abs engaged.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you feel the center. If you can feel your center on each movement, that means your shoulders are locked into place. You're breathing from the middle. Every workout should kind of be a core workout as well once we have our intentional breathing. That was the first week. Breath in. Last one. Come on, Jill, get those shoulders back. All right. Okay, we're going to do some 90-90s next. So we're going to build on it if you want. Elaine, for yourself, you can do it from the chair.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine. We're working on our hip fans. So maybe even just holding the back of the chair. So I'll give you a little bit of a visual. So come into the edge. And even just starting to let the legs rotate. If the angle's too much on the knee, just straighten out the legs a little bit.
Okay.
So we're looking to just create space within the hip flexor, rotating in our hip sockets. Okay?
Yep.
So you can hold onto the chair, just allowing it to go side to side. And then again, if it's feeling better, you can start bending the knees a little bit better. A little bit more. Alright. So 90 is, we're gonna, I mean it's a little less than 90, but on the knees, but lining up the bottom of your foot with the top of your other quad. Same idea, you can use your hands and lean back slightly if you need, but we're working up towards our feet stay in the same spot. And we're just gonna fan to the opposite side. All right, so again, feet stay at the exact same spot that they were. They don't move. Our knees just fan. Yep. So, yeah, that's it. There it is. So we are working on the stickiness of the hips. So if you feel it in there, even if sitting in this position, if the hip's up, that's a good indicator we want to start moving it down. So this is a great loosener on the hip flexors. All right. So if this is pretty challenging, please keep doing the same thing back and forth. And then if you want to add an element, you can start folding over that front knee. So Elaine, I'll get you to do that.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna look different. No expectations. We're just adding the upper body fold, yeah, to get in the outside of the hips there. And then Stacy, yours is looking pretty smooth, so we're gonna start coming up onto the shin.
Oh.
Okay, squeeze the glute, lean back into the hips. Ruth, you're more than free if you want to start adding this, but if it's still pretty sticky in the hips, keep going through the same thing. You're gonna sit your butt back and we're gonna fan that opposite way. Yeah, activate the glutes to push forward, leaning back, getting into the front of the hips.
Oh.
Yep.
That's good.
Activate the glute. I like that. Next level. Stick the butt back. You're in control. Yeah. That's the angle. That's right. And then sitting back. Nice. Yes. And then fan this way. So feet stay in the same spot. We're doing the fan. There we are. Nice. And then coming up to the shin. Yes. Nice, Ruth. I love that. All right. Sit it back. And then fanning that opposite direction. Getting our space. Do you feel any stretch in the low back when you fold forward? Ellie?
This year?
Yeah.
A little, yeah.
A little, yeah,
But
that's good.
this is so tight it will hardly move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even recognizing that, that's totally fine. And we're trying our best. Use our breath with us. Even if it's a little. That's still motion in the right direction. So when we're up on the shin, squeeze your butt, leaning back a little bit. Feel the front of those hip flexors. And then stick it back. All right, almost done with this one. All right. Coming up to a stand-in. So edge of the mat. Elaine, please come up to a stand-in with us. So I'm going to give a couple options. So Elaine, I'm going to get you actually bringing a booty band on.
All right.
Dude. Oh yeah, you brought yours up, dude. Okay, so we're going to start with the side shuffle. Starting with the side shuffle, and then we'll go up from there. So we're going to go across our mat, bringing the band up just over top of the knees. So we've done our monster walks before. This is just a straight side shuffle. So we're going to start, you'll face sideways to your mat. So same idea, we are gripping our toes into the floor. We are pushing our knees out. So glutes are just a great way to set the stability. We're just going to do little side shuffles. Notice how I'm not bringing it in and out. I'm keeping the tension throughout the whole shuffle. We're looking to get those outside medial glutes. We're going to go across the mat and back twice. Little shuffles, little shuffles. And then if you don't feel the resistance of the band, so Ruth, I might go a little wider on your stance, like step out a little bit more. Yeah, little shuffle. Yeah, absolutely, Stacey. Feel free to bring a strong band.
Just a medium.
All the way till you're off and then come back. Little shuffle, little shuffle. Nice, Elaine. I like that you're paying attention to those toes. I like that. Do you want a thicker one?
No.
Oh, you feel it. Yeah, that's good.
No, I do not.
Yeah. Little shuffles, little shuffles. Be aware of how your feet are. We're going to do one more time, back and forth. Keep the knees bent.
And out?
If your toes rotate out a bit, it's okay. I don't want them really turned out.
Okay.
Like you don't want your feet to lead because then automatically it moves the whole leg and we're trying to push the knees out to get that outside glute engagement. Good question though. Because our feet want to lead where we're going. They're like, well, what will help? But we can't navigate our own steps. We need strict boundaries and narrow roads. I know I do. I need a narrow road. God knows that. Or else I'm just walking in circles. Ain't going anywhere. All right, after the 2. Elaine, you can take a rest in between, but I am going to get you to go through it again.
Yeah.
Okay? So, without the band, so Stacey and Ruth, yeah, taking off the band. Glutes are on now. Glutes are on. So, we are going to make a wide side lunge. So, bigger the better. Bringing the knee up and over, and then I want you to step out. So, the step out's a little quicker going over. So, big that knee up and over, and step. Yeah. So, this is great for the hip flexor, creating space. And then, of course, moving our body. So, make sure you got that leg grounded and moving over. Awesome. Big step, up and around. And then if you can go even more, you want to add a hop to add some balance in there. Big reach and feel free. Yep, big circle. Try and use that whole mat, up and around. Up and around. All right, so if you want to add a jump to it, feel free. Up and over. Get those arms in there. Up and over. Get those arms in there. And again, if your heart rate's going up, we feel the hips. That's all that needs to be done. I'm just adding more if you want to, if you're ready for it. Again, yeah. Yeah, we're going to do 3 more each way. Big foot over. Nice. This is 2. Mom, that. Use the whole thing. Yep. Big up and over. All right.
Guy right here that's
Yes.
yelling too.
Is that
And that I guess from that.
the up and over?
Right here.
For sure.
Whew.
Is it on the impact when your foot touches down or the
No,
whole range?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. For sure.
Yeah. Good.
All right, we're going to get into our hamstrings. So that's going to help with that one as well. So when we're in rest, try not to lock at our knees. We're trying to, again, recruit the muscles. So on the in-between, when you can remember, soft knees. How's the light head? Yeah, a little bit.
Do you want water? You don't want it?
Yeah. Do you want me to bring a chair over? Yeah. Absolutely.
Keep that nearby.
Yes, keep it near you. This one's for you.
Thank you.
No problem, no problem. All right, so we are going to go up against the wall. We're going to do some wall angels. So again, making a big range of motion. Coming into our first week of training, that pelvic floor. So soft bend to the knees. We're tucking the pelvis under so our back is flat. This does have a little bit of a ridge, but that's all right. It'll help expand our chest a little bit as well. So when we bring our arms up best we can, yeah, keeping them on the ridge. Yeah. And we want to keep that lower abdominal tight so our back is flat. No arch. We're keeping that low back flat. Nice and slow. Try and keep the wrists and ankles aligned. Good, Ruth. Keeping the knees soft. Bring it up. Try and bring those hands up and around, keeping the core tight. Keeping the core tight till those fingertips touch overhead. Core is tight, elbows back against the wall, and then nice and slow, bring it all the way down. Bring it all the way down to our starting point. Till our arms are at rest. So if your arms have to go down to the ground to get that rest, please do it. And then once your arms are down, you can let go of the core. Yeah, it's hard. It's much harder than you think.
That was surprising.
Good old wall angel. All right, so again, soft on the knees. Your butt should be leaning back against the wall, and then we're scooping Belly button to the spine, nice, I can see that. So the low back is flat. Bringing those arms up again, maintaining soft knees, gripping with our toes. And then nice and slow, keep that core brace. Nice, good job, keeping the elbows and the wrists up against the wall. Notice that low back, are you arching? Don't compromise your core for the movement. Don't compromise the truth, the belt of truth for more movement. Just stay grounded. All right, once you've done that second one, bringing the arms all the way down again, don't rush it. Your time, your time. We are going to do 3 in total. So we are going to go through that one more time.
So it's better to keep your, don't compromise movement.
Don't compromise here. That was our
If your arms are
first.
coming off the wall, just keep them off the wall.
Sorry?
Like, if your arms are coming off the wall, take them.
Yeah.
Be off
Let
the wall.
them be off the
Yeah.
wall rather than let this go. Yeah, because you will feel the stretch up top.
I
Yeah,
am so, like, I just walk around.
that's
like this, I
right.
think.
That's right. We
This
are
is very
here,
hard
and this
to get-
really
Yeah,
encourages
opening
us with a little bit of force. But
Yeah.
again, that grounding in the center is what tells us where our alignment point is. Everything else is trying to reach towards that alignment. But yeah, belt of truth, that's the center. So one more, grounding the feet, soft knees, pelvic tilt, my low back is flat. And then nice and slow, elbows and wrists. Constantly do the checklist. Go to the toes, go to the core, go to the arms. Keeping it tight, nice and slow, arms up, arms up. Yep. That's fine, that's fine. Keep that lower back flat, soft knees. Let the fingertips touch. Nice job, nice and slow. Bringing it back down, keep the core braced. Should even feel those glutes on a little bit. Feet, soft knees. Bring it all the way down. Bring it all the way down. All right. Okay, we're gonna bring it to the arms a bit. We're going to do an inchworm. So Elaine, I'm going to get you, you know how you set yourself up on the stairs?
Yeah.
That was great. So if you feel comfortable, start at the first stair, walk it up to the second, and then walk it up to the top. Hold your brace up top. And then nice and slow, we're going to walk all the way back down. So for us, we're going to do it on the floor. Yep, take the breath if you need it. You're getting movement. That's a win. That is a win. We love that you're here. Also a win for us. So, yeah. So for Stacy and Ruth, we're going to go on the ground using your fingertips. The inchworm. So we're going to walk ourselves out past our high plank. Very important. We are not compromising our low back. So once we get into our farthest point out, I want you to squeeze your butt. Push into your shoulder blades. We're going to do this 5 times to start. Yeah, and then Stacey, just pike your hips up a little, and then tuck. Yeah!
Did you hear that crack?
Yeah.
You just said something.
Yeah, and then walk it all the way up, walk it all the way up.
Perfect.
Yeah, that can be the decompression of the spine or even the hips.
Yeah.
Because that scoop,
Yeah.
but that looks good.
Good.
Did you feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it. I was like, no, that should, we should write it. Okay, and again. Walk it out and keep the hips up until that bottom point where you're just,
And then
yeah.
Okay.
So I walk out, and then I'm like, okay, now my brace points. Armpits first, and then tuck my hips.
Oh.
Again, it doesn't have to be all the way out, Ruth. And you can even go onto your knees. If this is a lot, just go onto the knees and then walk it back up. Nice and slow, rolling up through the spine. Yeah, we're just gonna do 5. Is it the head or the whole body? Yeah, just, and then there's water in the fridge. Do you want me to grab you some? Are you sure? Okay. All right, hips back, soft on the knees, walking it out. Nice walkouts, Elaine, that's great. And rolling up through the spine, yeah. Affirming those brace points at the bottom. Lats and glutes. Full body motion. This is one of my favorite core exercises and full body warm-ups. Armpits are supporting that upper back. Soft knees, squeeze your glutes. Feel that lower abdominal. And then walking it on up. Making our space. And I don't know, if in doubt, do another one, is my philosophy. My workout philosophy. Armpits on, squeezing your glutes. And walking it up. Oh yeah. Now I don't regret taking the Snuggie off.
Right. Yeah.